Making a quick recording with my phone. I got my boat all cleared out. Just got back from the car wash. It's pretty empty inside. Pretty bare everywhere around. So a few things I'm doing now is I'm putting on these guide rollers. I'm in the process of doing that right now. So more to come. So I got both sides of the rollers on, and then I put my motor. I got a new motor this year. It's a Yamaha 6-horse short shaft. So I got that put in place. Never had any gas in the tank. It's only been ran for what they tested it at the dealership, enough to put oil on it. I got one of my seats installed, and it swivels, and then it's got mounting on the bottom so that I can take it out completely and put a different seat style if I want on there or something. I got my rod, and it goes over to this bench. I can store my rods on there. So it's coming along slowly but surely. More to come. Okay, so I got the trolley motor set up here. I will have to see when I get out in the water. I might have to take this board off here and maybe put a wider one so I can move stuff around to where my seat is so it's comfortable. I got my light pole hook up here. I got a cigarette lighter here, but I'm going to actually move this so that it's down over by where I keep my phone. And that way I can charge my phone and just have it plugged in with Navionics. My oars are in there. I got the cup holders in. There's two. There's one for that seat, and there's one there. I don't know if I'll probably end up getting another seat for there. I have one in the back that I put last year there, so I'm good on a cup holder there. But I put one here, and I got one there in case there's someone sitting there. I got the seat in the front. This one doesn't really, there's not a lot of room for it to move or spin, but I mean, someone can sit there. I got my anchor. I decided I cut the rope because I'm going to put a different rope on there. I actually bought an anchor mate. That's why I'd be better with the person in the front and then the two there. I've thought about just taking this whole bench out. I don't think I really need it for stability. I think that one and that one would be good enough. So I've thought about just taking and cutting this one out and just taking it out completely and just having a big wide open area in there. But I keep my tackle box here, so I'll get that put in place. I got my full phone holder, and this is pretty simple. It's one of them ones that you go in your window. I think I bought it at Menards for like $5, and I just put Velcro, and it's enough to hold the phone. The phones ain't that heavy nowadays. I'm going to rewire. I want the battery away from the back, so I'm going to actually rewire all the wiring and install the battery right there. So it'll be about midway. With the new motor, I won't need, this one has the gas tank built right into it, so I won't need the gas tank in the boat, but I will keep like a small gallon tank of gas. This is a 4-stroke, so I don't have to worry about mixing it. But I will keep like a gallon's worth of gas in the boat or in the truck, just in case. The motor actually has a 0.26, so it's just a little over a quarter of a gallon. So it's not even a gallon that it holds in there, but I imagine that this motor, with the low emissions and the amount of gas that this takes, a little 6-horse, I imagine that tank will run quite a while. I mean, think of like a lawnmower, you know, but I will keep gas in here. But I got the, you know, the cup holders installed, and these are the old seats that used to be in here. But these are new seats. They got the swivel, and then I can take them completely off. And I like this style because they have extra support here. See, this goes, I mean, this goes extra, where the metal ones just have the hinge that catch on. So when you lean back, you have more width right in here to hold more stability. And then I got both of my roller guides installed. I fish alone a lot of the times, and that'll just help me put the boat back onto the trailer. This trailer is not actually for this boat, it's for a bigger boat, but the trailer I had was a tad bit too small, all the way along the bottom, all the way back. So you can walk on that plank and get out and get the boat, and then just pull it right up. And with the guides now, it should be in perfect position every single time, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. A few things I want to get. I want to get some motor lock, and I might be able to just line up them holes maybe, and just, so I might be able just to line them up like that and get a padlock in there. That'll work. But this is coming along. And then the next thing I need to do is I need to install a light in the front. I have LED lights. And last year I had problems with the ground, and you can see how they're grounded here. Well, I had problems with the trailer lights working sometimes, so I'm actually going to take this off, and I bought 40 feet of wire. I'm going to run the ground all the way to the RV plug, and then it's just going to plug right into the RV plug with the rest of the wires. So that should eliminate any faulty grounds coming from the ball to the hitch. And then I'm going to put the lights up here. I'm going to get build some hardware and put the lights up here, so that they're up out of the water and a little bit higher. They're LED submersible, so I really don't have to worry about it, but I'd like them up here. I think it'll just be a lot better, and it would make it easier to back up, especially at nighttime and stuff when I'm loading the boat. But she's coming along. I'm getting pretty excited. I got a little under a month before opener. It's May 14th this year, but could always go catfishing and then crappie and sunfishing. But she's coming. And then I keep a sponge there to soak up any water out of here. This is actually 1960 or 1950. I think it's like a 1950 or 60s model. It's an old boat, and there's no plug. It was never built in there. And the DNR told me that the boat is godfathered in on that law because of the way that it was built. I'm probably going to go ahead and get a plug put in it just because. Or a bilge pump or something. But I keep a sponge in there. I don't really get much water in there. I could always get some plexiglass and build something up here so the water doesn't splash in. That's really where the water is going to splash in from, is when you're trying to back up, and then the water splashes up onto here in the wind and then goes in the boat. And then I keep a collapsible net here, but I also have my net that I store there when I'm in the water, but I put it down when I'm when I'm traveling. So now it's just to get my tackle box in here and my poles, and I'm good to go.